In both movies, they pay homage to a dead Ghostbuster. Slimer is the ghost of John Belushi, who was originally supposed to be Venkman, and that statue is a mold of Harold Ramis's head, the guy who played Egon in the original. Both movies start off in an old building, and then something strange in their neighborhood happens. One of the workers goes downstairs and gets haunted by a ghost. After that, they call the people from the university. All of the Ghostbusters work at Columbia University in the original. In the new one, Gilbert works at Columbia, but Yates and Holtzmann work at the Higgins Science Institute. There's slime residue all over the place, and it looks like the ghost disappeared or whatever. But then while they're recording, the ghost pops up out of nowhere. All of the characters in both movies are supposed to be really smart, but when the ghost jumps out at them, Venkman, Stans, and Spangler are smart enough to run away, while Gilbert's dumb self does her Professor X impression and doesn't move a muscle. After finally proving ghosts exist, the three main characters get fired from their university. The three professors here have to return all of their equipment, but the three ladies over here steal the equipment from their school. Everything happens for a reason though. They get fired from their jobs and decide to go into business as paranormal investigators. When they're looking for an office, a real estate agent takes them to an old fire station. They're able to afford it because Ray took a small loan and took out a third mortgage on his house.
My parents left me that house. I was born there.
But Gilbert, Yates, and Holtzmann can't afford it because. The Ghostbusters are an equal opportunity employer and agree that the first token character that walks through the front door gets hired. Ray tells Winston he's hired without asking him a question.
This is Winston Zedmore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful, you're hired.
These Ghostbusters don't want to hire Patty, but only use her for her uncle's car.
I can borrow a car from my uncle, and y'all won't have to lug all this heavy equipment around. Come on, baby. You need Patty. Patty come with benefits. You need me.
To get their word out about their business, Venkman and the guys make a commercial for TV, and everyone thinks they're a joke because no one believes ghosts exist. These Ghostbusters are a joke because they only put up posters. After they spend their last dime on the commercial, new equipment, and rents, the Ghostbusters spend the rest of their petty cash on Chinese food.
This magnificent feast here represents the last of the petty cash.
Right before they're about to run out of money, a manager calls them because his business is being haunted by a green ghost. They see the green ghost, but it gets away, goes through a wall, and enters another room. Ray has everyone exit the room so nobody gets hurt.
Okay, sir, if you and your staff could please wait out here, we'll take care of everything.
These Ghostbusters just want the attention and prefer everyone watch, and a lot of people get hurt. After the Ghostbusters catch the ghosts, they're on every newspaper, every magazine, and every television channel. After these Ghostbusters catch the ghosts, they're on Channel 1, and Channel 1 again. So that's pretty good too. The biggest villains in both movies aren't the ghosts, however. It's the haters. As soon as they gain some popularity, a dude in a suit stops by the headquarters and asks how do they catch the ghosts and where do they keep the ghosts. Obviously, the biggest difference is Murray cameos as the hater in the new one, and Murray cameos as the hatee in the original. The second time the Ghostbusters get a visit from the guy in the suit demands a meeting with the mayor and wants the Ghostbusters arrested because he doesn't believe in ghosts and thinks Venkman is playing a trick on the city. These guys with the suit actually work for the mayor in this movie, and they do believe in ghosts and ask the Ghostbusters to lie to play a trick on the city. There's a scene in both movies where the smart characters look at some paperwork and find out all signs point to a building downtown that's an antenna for paranormal activity. Egon and Ray have to explain it in layman terms because Venkman is pretty slow when it comes to science stuff.
You never studied.
In this movie, all four of them are Venkman wannabes, so instead of explaining it to just one character, they're just racist and only explain it to the black one.
What's ley lines?
New Yorkers are the least gullible people God ever created. It's hard enough trying to convince them that the New York Knicks are gonna suck every year, so it's damn near impossible to try to make them believe you when you tell them ghosts are real and want to take over the universe. There's a scene where a main character is screaming through a window that blah 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 ghosts are real blah blah blah, and nobody listens. After the part when the Ghostbusters get arrested, the person the main Ghostbuster has a crush on gets possessed by a demon. The possessed character becomes a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper holds the key to unlocking the portal between our world and the other dimension. The gatekeeper in this movie uses the machine in the basement to unleash the army of the undead, while the gatekeeper in this movie has unprotected sex with the keymaster to open the gate here. After the gate is opened, a huge puff of smoke appears over the building. Ghosts start terrorizing all of New York. Ghosts are coming out of the subway, Slimer's jumping out of the hot dog stand, and traffic is out of whack. The mayor sends the military in both movies. The military is here to escort these Ghostbusters and help them run some red lights.
Let's run some red lights!
The military here tries to get rid of the ghosts themselves in this movie, which makes absolutely no sense because how are you supposed to kill dead people with bullets? They're already dead. When they get to the battlegrounds, something happens to ECTO-1 in both films. The ground almost swallows their car after the earthquake in this one, and the ground does actually swallow the car in this one when Slimer drives the car through the vortex. The Ghostbusters go into the building. In one movie, they have to climb 22 floors, and the other Ghostbusters are really lucky because the demon is chilling on the first floor. The demon wants to destroy the Ghostbusters but uses his manners and lets the Ghostbusters decide how.
Choose the form of the destructor.
What form would you prefer I take?
They pick something cute and cuddly, and it backfires, and the giant stomps on everything in sight. Although one group picked the logo to destroy them, and the other picked the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is still in both movies. The difference is one is so strong that proton packs have no effect on him, and the other is a balloon, and I don't think he could kill you even if he wanted to. The Ghostbusters hide, and one of the smart ones come up with a good idea to cause a reverse reaction to the Ghost Gate. All they have to do is cross the streams.
We'll cross the streams.
We gotta cross the streams.
Good freaking idea, Egon, because the plan works and all of them survive. In the 2016 version, the plan didn't work because they didn't want to copy off of the original. Before crossing the streams, the main character tells the chubby one,
See you on the other side, Ray.
this never happens because the first plan worked and they didn't die. In this movie, the main Ghostbuster literally sees the chubby one on the other side after they jump through the portal. After the gate is destroyed, a cloud of smoke appears over the building again, and everything is over. The 2016 version city is repaired good as new, but in the 1984 version, New York's damages cost the city millions, and that's why the Ghostbusters got sued between parts 1 and the 1989 sequel. As a result of going through the portal, Gilbert and Yates' hair turns white. Everyone's hair is white in the original because of the debris from the Marshmallow Man. And those are 24 reasons these movies are different, so truth or dare, like and share, leave a comment under there. If you don't, that's not fair. This thing took a week to prepare. But I'm not a rapper though.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.